Though we can see this was God's correction upon Jacob, it in no ways justifies what Laban did and what his deception was about. The fact that God does work all things together for good never excuses the evil things that man does. Now the story goes on, and Laban agrees to give Rachel to Jacob in return for another 7 years' work. Okay, listen to this in verse 26. And Laban said, "It must not be done so in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill her week, and we will give you this one also for the service which you will serve with me for another 7 years." Then Jacob did so and fulfilled the week. He gave him his daughter Rachel also as a wife, and Laban gave his maid Bilhah to be his daughter's Rachel's as a maid. Then Jacob also went into Rachel, and he also loved Rachel more than Leah. He had served with Laban for still another 7 years. Wow. Now Laban uses this excuse that it's not the way it's done here. The excuse by Laban is basically, well, we didn't tell you, we didn't do it this way around here. I thought you knew, is kind of the way he's thinking. The only reason Jacob accepted this clever deception was because he had no other option. But Laban's supposed reason was really nothing more than an excuse, was it? Serve me for another 7 years. He wants another free 7 years out of the guy. The second 7 years could be considered his postgraduate work in the school of difficult experiences. Jacob's main subject in this school of difficult experiences was, you reap what you sow. It's an interesting thought process, isn't it? And he served with Laban. He did the right thing for another 7 years. Laban was a perfect picture of a deceptive manipulator. He ended up getting exactly what he wanted. Both of his daughters married. Yet this would turn out badly for both him and his daughters. Often God will judge manipulators by giving them what they want in their sinful desires and their methods, yet allowing it to be a loss for them. The problems in this family can be seen immediately. Not only had Jacob, I got the two names confused there, Jacob married two sisters, but he also allowed everyone to know that one was favoured and loved more than the other. Ultimately, all these problems came from Laban's manipulation and his deception, and the prior sin of Jacob that bordered upon himself. So what's Jacob to do here? Some say Jacob should have gone to Laban and told him to correct the whole mess and simply be married to Rachel and let Leah be Laban's problem. Others believe that according to the standards of the culture, he could not have put Leah aside because he was unable to marry another after being given, she was unable to marry another after being given to Jacob. Perhaps he should have done the best he could have in the situation, which would have been to love his two wives equally. Oh, what a mess it became. Absolutely. Notice it says there he gave his daughter Rachel as a wife also. Now, polygamy was not widely practiced in Western culture, but they do often practice what they call serial marriage. When it comes to the terminology, we think of polygamy as mass marriage. In a sense, we speak about the same way, mass murder. Someone who marries more than one at the same time. This is also kind of like serial murder, where a murderer kills many, but one at a time. In Western culture, wives are multiplied, but typically one at a time. A believer can't do anything about marriages that have broken up in the past, but they can do all they can before God to make sure that from now on it will be a partner for all time. Bless you.